Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are doing another plan with me. This is definitely long overdue. This was supposed to go up like a few weeks ago, but of course late yet again. This would have definitely gone up last week, but my hard drive decided to stop working. We'll talk about them more in a second. But for this week, we are planning for January, from January 23rd to January 29th. And the kit I'm using is from Scribble Prints Co. It is I believe it is called Winter Mermaid. This kit, I love this kit. I have been hoarding this kit and I really didn't even want to use it for this week either. I just wanted to continue hoarding it, but I'm trying to do better with going through all of my foil and all of my kits. So I decided to use it for this week since it was really cold as well. I'm using two foil bundles with it as well. It's two Wiggles. It's the old format. So it is like, it doesn't have bougie boxes. It just has like the little strips in there. So that's what I'm going to be using. And the colors for those is one of them is white and the other one I believe is sparkly hollow. And I also have a matte label sampler as well. As you guys saw, it's like a hollow wavy one. It reminded me of like water, like a water reflection, I guess. So I decided to just use that with this since I thought it would be really fitting because of the theme. So the little 15 milliliter pink um, 15 milliliter washi. I don't know where I got that from. I actually didn't really realize that it didn't fit this kit until afterwards, but it still looked really nice together. I think this must have been like maybe one of my leftovers from a press kit, I'm thinking. But yeah, so I decided to just pull that in because I didn't have like the double 15 milliliter. I just had like the full one at the bottom. This is like before her reformat. This is also back when I didn't split the bottom washi as well, but I definitely split it now because it just looks so. I just really like the look of it. It just depends on the bottom washi too. But I did go ahead and layer the white on top of the pink and the sparkly hollow on the, what is that, like a watery one, the water print. I thought it looked really nice. I don't know if I would have switched it, but I did realize that the white one, it's really hard to show, but I still see it in person. I don't know if it shows as much on camera, like you still see the silhouette of it, but you can't really see the white. I think I tried to like wiggle it on camera so you guys can try to see the little white reflection, but it is there. It is a lot more prominent in person. I think I need to get a mic because right now my face is like all up in my laptop right now because when I do voiceovers, I feel like my voice is very quiet. I know that when I film with my phone, it's not as bad, but definitely when I do voiceovers, I feel like it's definitely more like smothered and it's not as clear. So I'll have to look into that one day. I don't know when, but eventually. Um, I feel like I was talking about something before this, but I don't remember what. Anyway, so going back to this kit, I am just organizing the boxes around. I usually always do like a similar thing every single week, but like I always try to at least move the full boxes around and I always try to incorporate as many boxes as I can. I'm just that kind of person. I like to just use all of the art as much as possible, even if it means I have to have like extenders upon extenders upon extenders. I definitely do not mind. But I did end up cutting like a piece of sticker paper in order to make my own little extenders. It always depends. I just cut a piece that looks like it'll fit. Sometimes it's a little too thick, sometimes it's usually just too thick. But I was trying to figure out which hair I liked more, the silver or the pink one, because I wanted to do a flip. So if you flip it, it's pink hair, and then the main one, as you guys see, I picked silver. I think afterwards, I kind of wish I picked the pink because the pink is really pretty, and I would have brought in more of that pink color, but it still turned out really pretty. But anyway, so talking about my hard drive, yes, it broke last week. Like I don't know if it's like quite like broken, like all the info on there is lost or not. I just know that I bought a hard drive, like a random, not a random, but like a regular hard drive, an external hard drive, because I thought that would be sufficient enough for me with all the videos. But it looks like it is not, because especially when I start doing these plan with me's, the video footage is always like a couple of hours long, and I think it was too much because I had like 3 plan with me's on there, and it kind of like stopped registering on the computers. It started breaking because it wouldn't open up the files, and then when I like tried to kind of like reload it, it just wouldn't register anymore, and it's rather unfortunate. I mean, like, I didn't really lose all of the footage because most of it was on my phone as well, so I could just go ahead and just transfer the files back over. But it did kind of suck because, like, I had to order a solid state drive, and it took a minute for it to get here, so my production for videos was a little behind. But nonetheless, I was able to get my solid state drive, and I don't know why I didn't get this sooner. It's just amazing. If you guys do YouTube videos and stuff too, solid state drive, at least for me in my experience, what is it called? In oh my god, why can't I think of that word? Comparing, comparing it to just the regular hard drives, it's so much faster when I load videos, when I transfer videos, and kind of copy footage, and um, I'm struggling with my words today. Dang, this video might be a little rough, but it's just a lot faster. It's noticeable. At least for me, it's a lot more noticeable. But yeah, so going to this kit, what am I doing right now? So I'm putting over the date headers. Last week, I believe I put the deco first and then the date headers because I was using a Crest Press kit in Crest Press, and I think her deco is bigger versus for this kit the deco was smaller and the headers were bigger, so I decided to just do the headers first. I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure towards the beginning of the video, maybe at the end, I don't know, but like I did use some of those I don't know if you guys will know what I'm talking about, but Scribble Prints Co, the old format, she did have some of these like corners, like little decorative corners, and I never really knew what to do with them because I never really incorporated them, but I did start incorporating them and putting them on the corners of the date headers just to add a little extra. I had white ones, so I did put white on there. I'm pretty sure it's at like some point of this video that I do it. I don't think I did it off camera, but I did go ahead and also put a January script at the top because I am now realizing I never talked about what planner I'm using. I am using the OK Plans undated planner, just the weeklies because I don't use monthlies. I think next year I might use monthlies because I do enjoy like pre-planning in those, but this is more like of a memory planner, so I don't know. So right now I'm switching out one of the boxes with one of the matte label samplers to bring in that kind of the wavy pattern, and I just wanted to just mark that bean was, I don't remember what I put. What did I put? I put 4-month-old appointment. Oh, that's right. Bean had her 4-month appointment, and I put like how much she weighed and how long she was. She like had like a huge growth spurt, and like they don't know why. They think it's probably like genetic because like my husband is 6 feet. Um, so I don't know, but she had a growth spurt because she jumped percentile. She was like in the 30th percentile. She jumped to the 90th. So now her weight is like on the lower spectrum because she like got so tall. This little stinker. But yeah, so right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to see if it looks nice to kind of layer the sparkly silver with the white, and it looks really nice. But now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have put the white on the bottom. I don't know if it would have made a difference because like I feel like it would have made the sparkly silver shine more if I put the white on the bottom instead. But then again, if I did that, would you really be able to see the white? I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of layering them. I don't know if you can really see on camera or not, but in person you can see the mixture of the foils. I think I might fast forward this faster because like this is going to take a minute. Alright, so I bumped it up to like times 8, and it still looks like it's going at like a decent pace. So I guess we'll just leave it like this. This video is still, like, right now, as I am currently doing the voiceover, it is at 1 hour and 7 minutes. The original footage was like 2 hours and 30 minutes. Why does it take me so long to do these? I don't know why. I think it's because, like, I don't pre-pull my stickers and scripts or anything. I kind of just go as, like, I go throughout the days. And I film this in different chunks as well. I'm assuming that that's why. I'm thinking, like, maybe in the future I'll pre-pull them, but I like pulling them on camera because I get to show you guys, like, the sheet I'm using and stuff too. Maybe I'll try the other one. Oh, right now I'm eating a Kit Kat. My husband brought me a Kit Kat. I've been obsessed with Kit Kats. If you guys have been watching my budget videos, you guys will know I've been talking about Kit Kats because I keep spending money on them and buying them, all the different flavors. I think my favorite flavor is milk tea and strawberry. Dustin's is strawberry, or is it milk tea? His is milk tea. Yeah, but they're so good. They're like little snack sizes too, and they are so delicious. I might have ate too many, so now I'm a little Kit Kat out. But yeah, so what are we talking about right now? So we are doing all the overlay boxes, and you'll see me start layering the silver and the white for a bunch of them just to bring in both colors. What else is there to talk about? I feel like the last video I had so much to say, but for this one I don't really have anything to say. Okay, so for that bottom box that I just did, I kind of like had like the white part in like the top center of the double box because it kind of looked like it was like a little bit of snow. But now that I'm thinking about it, like I don't really know if that makes sense because it is underwater. I don't really think, you know, snow will show underwater. But it's definitely too late now because I don't own Undo, so I can't take it out. Oh, look, there they are. Those little decorative corners up here. Okay, I think we're going to start talking about the day by day because, like, I keep having to pause because I don't know what else to say. I need to start thinking of something to start talking about in the beginning of these because, like, I don't know what else to say right now. And great, this whole footage is out of view. Okay, there it is. It's in view now. But I'm going to start talking about the day by day because I feel like I'll catch up anyway. But right now I'm just scattering the deco across the top. The deco is really small in this kit and I really enjoyed it. It looked really pretty. And then I did put some of the foil pieces. I scattered them across the top as well. I think I like made like some type of like border on the sideboard bar too, like a straight line down with some of the deco bits too, just to do something different. I don't know if I'll do it again, but it was really cute though. I don't really know if it's that noticeable either, but I definitely love the smaller deco at the top. I did also go ahead and cut the ombre heart checklist because I don't know if there would have been enough thin little things in here, so I did cut them, and also they're slightly larger than little things too, so I really like the size of them. So that's kind of what I showed, and then I start always laying down the boxes before. I think I lay down like all the boxes in one box before I start putting like the character stickers down. But since we're here, okay, so for Monday, I did the first thing mark that I was wide awake this day. I used a Once More with Love sticker to mark that I was wide awake. That doesn't really happen that often either. I usually wake up really sleepy, especially like right now, for example, I'm so sleepy. But besides that, the next thing that we marked was my daughter is growing so fast because of this growth spurt. I did use one of the label samplers, the like that wavy silver pattern. I think those two are the only days that I used it. Wow, I probably should have incorporated it more throughout the week. It's okay. Now I know for next time. But after that, I did mark that we went to Dustin's aunt's place. I used a Once More with Love sticker to mark that too because like I really like using like her little house little munchkins to mark it because like we're going to the aunt's house. I'm like looking at this kit again. I seriously love this kit so much, especially that box on Monday. Like, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. What were we talking about? Okay, next, after that, I use a Once More of Love little baby tantrum sticker to mark that it was basically like Bean versus her great grandmother, so Dustin's grandmom. because Dustin's grandmom was trying to like love her, but she was just not having it. She kept crying every time she got held by the grandmom. I don't know why. I think it was because his grandmom's kind of loud, like, that Vietnamese household loud. So she was loud. Like every time she would think that she's like being quiet, she's actually yelling in her face, being loud. So I think she just didn't like the noise of that. It was just too loud for her. They're best friends now, but that week, oh, I felt so bad because Dustin's grandmom just wants to love her and she just kept crying. So I wanted to mark that in here. And after that, I used another Once More with Love stickers to mark that we fold clothes. I don't really mark this like too often, but I try to remember because like I have a whole sheet of fold clothes stickers that I want to use up. Uh, I did mess up that part for the fold clothes, so I used like another, I guess like one of the headers. I cut it off to cover my mistake, and then I wrote over that. Same with like the growth spurts one for like the foiled label sampler. When I wrote in there, I didn't like how it came out, so I whited it out. I don't know what's up with my like handwriting lately. It's been like atrocious, but yeah, anyway, so going on to the next thing. For change of bed sheets, I use a Coffee Monsters Co. little sticker of like a little, I forgot what she calls them, emotes jumping on the bed while the husband's trying to make the bed. That's really me. Not that bad though, but kind of sort of, because I just love messing with him. But we changed the bed sheets, and then we did also have an unexpected thing for Dustin to have to drive to Harrisburg. So I used a little car from Hello Petite Paper to mark that. The next thing is we did FaceTime. Oh, I wrote FaceTime Company and I was really confused for a second. So I used a sticker from, I think it was Pretty Pink Co, I believe, but I used a phone sticker to mark that I FaceTime and like accompanied him basically the whole drive there and back. For Tuesday, I used a little stuffy from Crafts by Towie to mark that we trimmed our daughter's nails. I feel like we always have to trim our nails, but I don't use like an actual nail cutter. I use a filer because like I'm too scared to use actual trimmers. Dustin's family keeps telling us to use trimmers because they're just like better, but like I'm just not at that point yet. Maybe eventually, but not right now. I think I do use nail trimmers. When was it? Like last week, I think I used them for the first time to cut her toenails because her toenails were definitely like growing now. So that's the first time because her little toes are just so stubby. I couldn't really file them, and that wasn't that bad, but her fingertips, like I'm just not ready for it. So I couldn't do it. But maybe when she's older and her little fingers are bigger. And then after that, I used a Once More with Love little work munchkin to mark that I was worried. I was worried for work because there's some stuff going on at work and it's kind of like it was freaking me out a little bit. Everything is fine now because it is like a month later now at this time frame. Um, but yeah, so that's what that little munchkin was referring to. Then I did print and cut. I used a little silhouette from Paper and Milk to mark that. I also used a Happy Daya, the three little bear stickers, the family stickers, to mark that Bean is now grabbing so well. This was a month ago. She was doing really well, and now a month later, she is just on a roll. She has some nice aim, this little thing. So I was marking that because I was really happy because like I was a little worried because this little girl was not grabbing or reaching for anything. She would just look at everything, but she just didn't really want to use her hands unless it was putting them in her mouth. So that's why I wanted to put that sticker there. And I love those bear stickers. Anyway, so other than that, the rest of the night, we did give our baby a bath. So I used a bathed little sticker from Crafts by Towie and a bath time script from Crust Press. I have all of my scripts in like this reusable sticker book, but those scripts are from Crust Press or from Scribble Prints Co. After that, I used a little Pudge. I don't know if it's called Pudge. Is it called Pudge? But I call him Pudge. but I don't think that's his name. But it is from Stick with the Plan Co. to mark that we had some late night snacks. And Simba was also a bad boy this day. Oh, this was like a month ago, so I don't remember what he did, but he was a bad boy enough for me to mark it in the planner that he was a bad boy. I'm assuming it has to be that he probably tinkled in the house. He hasn't done it in a while, but like he kind of struggles with telling us when he has to go potty. He does this thing where he just stares at you. So if you don't look at him and he has to go, you won't know that he has to go. Because our daughter, our fur baby Nala, she is very adamant. If she needs to go to the bathroom, she will start like kind of like biting her teeth at you, like snapping at you and barking because she got to go to the bathroom. But this boy is very quiet. Other than that, the last thing I marked for the day was a sticker from Once More with Love, the Mom Life Tired with a little coffee cup sticker because it was a rough night for our daughter. It was a rough night. Rough night for her means rough night for us. So that was the end of Tuesday. I don't know if I said where the little golden retriever sticker is from, but that is from Papershire. Um, okay, so moving on to Wednesday. For Wednesday, I used a little sleeper from Crafts by Towie, a little silver one to mark that. What does I even say? Oh, she peed through. Why am I having trouble reading my own handwriting? Oh my god. But she peed through her diaper. Our daughter, she peed through her diaper. She never pees through her diaper, but I guess she just had so much pee that she peed through her diaper and it was a little bit on her back. So I wanted to mark that since that was a first. She also slept in until 10 o'clock too, which is crazy. I guess it kind of reflects the rough night that she had. And it was also our first snow this day. So for the slept in, I used a little pillow from Papershire. And then the little buns are from Papershire as well for the first snow. Then I did mark that she was a very talkative baby this day too. So I used the little play gym from Crafts by Towie to mark that too. I feel like this day really busy. Oh, this day was kind of busy because this is the day that I had an extender on, but I think it was more so like I was like in my feelings. I've been on my feelings quite a lot. I think lately, like the last week or so, I haven't been, but definitely for the month of January, like just feelings galore, just feelings. But for Wednesday, I usually always have like a meeting that I have to go on webcam with. So I had a foiled sticker from Paper and Bow Designs. Her shop is now closed, sadly, so you won't be able to get that sticker. But that was the webcam little sticker for that. We also got our Happy Mail for Amazon. I remembered to use the scripts for this, so I used the scripts to mark that we got our Amazon order, and that little marshmallow is from Paper and Milk. If you hear my phone in the background, I'm so sorry because it looks like my Happy Mail just got delivered for the mystery kits for Scribble Prints Co and Crest Press. So I'm very excited. I already saw the review for Crest Press and I love it. But I'm really excited for it. Oh my god! But part of me is just like I gotta stop buying kits. I was supposed to be on a no buy this year for like stickers, but like I just can't help it. So I'm still subscribed to Scribble Prints Co mystery and Crest Press mystery, and I'm still continuing to buy stickers because I love Scribble Prints Co's stickers. Like, ugh, man, like I'm so all over the place. Let's not talk about it. Anyway, so besides that, I did do orders this day. So I used a little label printer to mark that I did orders. The label printer is from Scribble Prints Co. I think those label printers are so cute. I do not own a label printer. I might invest in one eventually. But I'm trying to like think about things before I purchase them because like I made a really stupid business purchase like very stupid. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because it's so embarrassing. Like, it was really too soon. I think what happened was I was pregnant and I was really worried about being able to keep up with all of the orders and like the designs and printing and cutting. So I made like this huge purchase, but like I ended up just like cutting down my workload to just budget kits. So like what am I really doing with myself? I don't know, but it's definitely a lesson learned, a very expensive lesson learned. Anyway, um I'm thinking about like eventually doing like what are they called? Behind the scene videos but there's really not much going on behind the scenes, so I don't really know about that. Then let's just continue. I used a Nightingale little annoyed bear to mark that my husband was being annoying. So I did mark that for that day, and I did also uh what what did I do? I ordered my planner, which is this planner, this OK Plans planner that I'm using right now. I ordered this planner this day because I decided that I do want a memory plan when I can, but I don't want to make it a dated planner where I feel pressured to do it like all the time. So I'm just doing it whenever I can. I'm looking at the deco at the top, like it's so pretty. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. But that little laptop is from The Giving Girl. Then I did use a pooping munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that everybody pooped. Everybody, as in our baby, my pups pooped, the family pooped, everybody pooped this day, which was really weird. So like it was all at the same time, like back to back to back to back to back too. It was kind of odd. Um, I don't know if that's something that I should put in here for you guys, but it's in here. The last thing I marked was I was in my feelings and I used like kind of like a sad little whatever kind of like not whatever sticker from Once More of Love to mark that because like I just have been feeling the feelings in my feelings, just nonstop feelings everywhere, feelings. Talking about feelings, have you guys watched Ginny in Georgia on Netflix? It's so good. I really like that show. Oh my god, I love that show. We've been binging it and it's like amazing. The mom is like, she's freaking hot. She's so fire. She is so hot. Like, that is just goals. She's so dangerous too. Anyway, going on to Thursday. Thursday was, I marked that it was been a really long time since I've taken a nap. That is now broken because I definitely napped yesterday, but it's been a long time since I've taken a nap, and I used a sticker from Paper Echoes to mark that. And I was really late to work, so I used a little emote from Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I was late. And then I also breastfed and cuddled our baby. I do that all the time, but for this particular day, it was just like I couldn't let her go. Like, I was just so obsessed with her. I just love her so much. So I have that munchkin to mark that, and that munchkin is from Once More with Love. Then I went Kit Kat shopping. Again, I mean, I haven't since then, but I definitely lots of Kit Kat shopping because I love Kit Kats. I think I ate enough to not eat them again for the rest of the year, but I went Kit Kat shopping and I used a paper and milk Maru to mark that on the laptop. I was very sleepy this whole day too, so I used a munchkin from Once More of Love to mark that too. Next, we went on a Costco run and I used a little trash bag. This was from the freebie from the kids. Like, I realized I haven't been incorporating those freebies. I just suck at incorporating a lot of things, but that's where that little trash bag, it's not a trash bag, it's a shopping bag, but that's where that's from for the Costco run. And I went to sleep at 7 o'clock. Me and my husband, we cuddled and stuff. He stayed awake, but I was just so tired. I went to sleep, and I used those little bunny slippers from Scribble Prints Co to mark that as well. And that was it for Thursday. Next, we have a Friday, and I must say this video is down to 46 minutes, and I am pretty proud of myself. My computer is dying, however, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish this voiceover because the charger is located somewhere else. But let us see. So for Friday, to start with, I did mark that, I don't remember why I put this, but I put burrito because our baby was, I guess because she was wrapped up in a really tight, cute little burrito. So I went to mark that I snuggled her, and I used a Once More with Love sticker for that too. I'm realizing a lot of my spreads are just babied out, but like I guess it's just how it is now with a new new baby. The next thing after that, I did use a little farting munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that. I was really gassy. I don't know if that's TMI, but like, man, I don't know what's going on. So let's just leave it at that. The next thing afterwards is a Papershire tired little bunny. I know it's called vanilla, but like I feel like I always struggle saying it. So a little bun from Papershire to mark that I had a really, long week. I feel like a few of the weeks in January would just not end. They just were going on and on forever. I feel like the weekend just would never come. So it was a really long week. I wanted to mark that down, and then I also wanted to mark that I was planning as well. It's been a minute since I was planning, so I wanted to mark it down. And I used a little pencil from Paper and Milk to mark that. The next thing that we did was we had to put away some of her mat. We put up her mat like not that long ago before this, but like it was just annoying because her mat kept going underneath the couch, and not just that, but it kept bending because it kept going against the couch legs. So it was annoying always having to readjust it. So we ended up putting away the mat, not all of it, but most of it. So we just downsized it quite a bit so she can still play on it. She's not really crawling yet, so we'll probably figure it out when time gets here. But I used one of the little like the boxes from the little sampler that came with the kit too. And then we played Monopoly Deal. I used a little money icon from the kit as well to mark Monopoly Deal. Next, after that, we had leftovers. I usually don't really mark what we eat, so I'm not really sure why I put this in here, but we just had leftovers, and I used a fork and knife icon from, I think, one of like the foiled sheets, but that's where that came from. And the last thing that I marked on here is we also put away her 0 to 3 months baby clothes, and I used a little sad munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that too because it was just so unreal. Her little baby clothes, oh my god, she's such a big little chunker now, so she doesn't fit it anymore. But that was it for Friday. For Saturday, I got my SBC mystery for January, so I wanted to mark that and with a Paper and Milk little Happy Meal sticker. I love. Was this for January? No, this was for February. This was the February mystery, but I loved the February mystery. Definitely January, February are so different, but I love both of them so much. For sure, the January one though, like I am so utterly obsessed. Like if I knew it was gonna be like that, I probably would have subscribed twice, to be honest. Not gonna lie, I really love the green and red for that kit. It's so bright and vibrant. But like I definitely love the February one and the March one so much too. It's crazy because all three of them are so entirely different, but they're stunning. They're absolutely stunning. So I'm really excited. I know last year like I unsubscribed to the mysteries for a little while and I didn't regret it. But this year, man, if it keeps going the way it's going, I'll probably just be subscribed for life. Okay, I'm getting off topic. What were we talking about? So the next thing for Saturday I marked was for Tokyo Treats. This was back for Christmas. I purchased like 3 months of Tokyo Treat boxes for me and my husband to kind of have for Christmas time. That was like our Christmas gift to ourselves because we thought it was cool to taste some stuff. It's really fun, but I don't think it's worth it. So we will not be subscribing to that. But I used a little box mailer sticker from, I think this was Paper Bits Co. I'm pretty sure that's from. But that's what I used to mark Tokyo Treat. Or was it from Coffee Monsters Co? It's from one or the other. I would have to see the sheet, but it should show in here too which sheet I'm taking it from. And then the Sleep In Script, this one is from Lilac Luna Designs. I think they're closed too, but this was like a rogue sticker because our pup Simba, he like ate my stickers at one point, and this was just some of the rogue stickers are on the floor. Oh yes, it is from Coffee Monsters Co. Okay, but with that Sleep In, I used a alarm clock to go with that. Then after that, I used a little foot pop sticker from Fox and Pip to mark that I was with my husband this day. We were just hanging out, having fun. We also watched Physical 100. It's like a Korean like fitness show. It's actually really interesting. At least we enjoyed it. And I used a little TV icon from the kit to mark that as well. Then I made some lactation cookies because my breast supply has been dropping. It's actually dropping right now, so I might go and buy another thing of lactation cookies because at least for me, my experience, it did work. I don't know if it's because it made me really thirsty and drink a poop ton of water, but I saw a difference. So those lactation cookies were good, and I used a Once More with Love little munchkin to mark that. I also used a Once More with Love munchkin to mark that I was in my feelings as well. I was just feeling like anxious and just like all over the place. But as you guys already know, that's kind of like the rhyme, not the rhyme, what is it called? I don't remember what I was gonna say, but that was the flow of things for January. And then we also groomed our little pupper, Simba. He's a golden. Our German Shepherd doesn't really have to be groomed like that with her fur, because like it stops growing at a certain length. But the boy, like all of his hair was getting long. His paw hairs, his leg hairs, his tail hairs, everything was getting long. So we wanted to groom him real quick. And then the last thing that we marked for Saturday, that I slept at 2 a.m. Why? I don't remember why, so we'll just move on to Sunday. And then for that pillow, for the slept at 2 a.m., I used a sticker from the kit to mark that. Now for Sunday, Sunday was bath day for our daughter, so I marked bath. Oh, I realized the With My Love sticker for Saturday In My Feelings, both of those are from Scribble Prints Co. But the bath sticker from Sunday is also from Scribble Prints Co. That little bath time icon sticker is from Crafts by Towie. Then I couldn't wake up this day, so I used a sticker from Once More with Love to mark that. We also went to Dustin's aunt's house, so I used another little house icon to mark that one as well. I FaceTimed to my aunt. Well, I don't really know if I FaceTimed her. I think it was more of a call, but I already wrote it and I didn't feel like changing it, so it says FaceTime, but I'm pretty sure it was a call. But that sticker is from Paper Pretty in Pink Co. And the football Sunday, that sticker is from Paper in Bow Designs. It was football Sunday. I think the week after this was the Super Bowl. I don't remember when the Super Bowl was. Was it that week? No, it wasn't. It was a week that I didn't plan yet, I think. I don't know. I have to go look back. I feel like the weeks were so long ago. But besides that, we did have filming. So I used a sticker from Planner Hannah to mark filming. And then the Family Cuddles script is from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that we had family cuddles. And that little panda family is from Happy Daya to mark that we had the family cuddles. And I absolutely love Happy Daya's like little family stickers. They're absolutely adorable. My voice, man, doing these Plan With Me's, I'm just talking the whole entire time. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys like these Plan With Me's like that, but like, I don't know, I'm having fun doing them, so I'll probably just be doing them whenever I can. But I don't know if you guys like that I cut out when I like write on the boxes. But sometimes when I talk too fast and I go too fast, I have to cut out something, so I tend to cut out me writing so I can go on to the next day. But yeah, so that is actually going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I have a little flip through of like the leftover stickers that I have. And yeah, thank you guys so much as always for watching. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.